I'm Sam.
Hi, and I'm Thomas, and today we're reviewing the 2026 revival of The Muppet Show.
So this special for the Muppet Show is basically, it stars Sabrina Carpenter as the guest star for it, and it's basically supposed to be a special for the 50th anniversary of the Muppets, the Muppet Show, which was released originally in 1976. However, they don't really mention that it's the 50th
No.
anniversary at all. It's kind of just like a regular episode of the Muppet Show.
Honestly, when you said it was for the 50th anniversary, it kind of dawned on me that, like, oh my God, yeah, of course it was.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been 50 years. Like, they made no notion to be like, it's been 50 years, but it just felt like a typical variety show of the Muppets. I mean, I'm not going to pretend like I, watched them growing up or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not considering myself like the biggest Muppet fan either, but I mean, it's the Muppets. Like, who doesn't love the Muppets?
Oh, everyone loves the Muppets.
When
yeah.
I heard that this was being made and releasing in early February, I was like, I gotta watch this. I mean, I love Kermit, I love Miss Piggy, I love the entire gang, and so I thought it was just a very well put together, 50th anniversary special. I mean, we can just go like down the list about like what this special was. I mean, it was half an hour, different numbers, different music performances, and like right off the bat, we start with. Kermit gives his opening spiel. They give the opening number. So iconic, by the way.
Yes, of course.
I mean, I was just nodding along. But then we jump right into Sabrina Carpenter. She performs Man-Child with a collection of chickens. And what do you think about that?
I thought it was very surprising she did Man-Child specifically. I guess it's because it's one of her more recent songs. But I was expecting more like Espresso or something, because that's the only song of hers that I think she sings in it, right?
Yeah.
The rest of the songs are...
Well, she sings a duet with Kermit and Miss Piggy later on. And
Yeah.
we'll talk about that when we get there.
Yeah.
But
But I think that's her own like original
yeah,
song. It's the
for
only
sure.
one in the...
Yeah, I mean, I really
Yeah.
like the choice of Man-Child. I mean, I think the setting of a bunch of crazy Muppets kind of attacking Sam Eagle's bar was
Yeah.
a kind of fun premise, and I think Man-Child really fit the theme of that, and so I mean, I thought it was great. The chickens, providing some backup vocals and whatever, I thought that was really cute, really funny. And forgive me, Muppet diehards, I don't know what his name is, but the guy who is turning up the fan and like blowing all the feathers off the chickens, that is just so rude.
Yeah.
Just so rude of that guy to do that. But, it was a good sketch.
Yeah, I just loved in this the dynamic between Sabrina Carpenter and Miss Piggy.
Oh
I
my
loved
gosh,
every single segment of them
hilarious.
together when Kermit is singing with Sabrina Carpenter and then Miss Piggy comes in the boat, and then when they're talking in the dressing room. I just loved like every little thing between them, and I wish we saw even more of them together.
I mean, Miss Piggy is like, she's like the star. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
she's like
This
bona
was
fide
Miss
diva.
Piggy's
Like,
show,
come
yeah.
on. Like this one-sided rivalry with Sabrina Carpenter from Miss Piggy's perspective is just so hilarious. I mean, she's not used to someone else being kind of in the spotlight, and so of course when they both show up wearing the same thing, it's like, oh, like,
Yeah.
what are you doing here? And then Kermit steals the duet of Islands in the Stream from Miss Piggy, and just a tangent, the Islands in the Stream sketch was like by far my favorite part of the show.
Really?
It's been an earworm in my head since then. And I don't know, I just thought it was really pretty. I thought it was really cute, and I don't know, I just love Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, so I thought they did a good job.
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter was great. Kermit was great. Miss Piggy was great when she came in, and yeah, I mean, it was just a good sketch. Another thing I really enjoyed was just even without Sabrina Carpenter, there were these other celebrities involved in it. I mean, Seth Rogen was an EP of it, and one of the bits behind the scenes of the show was that they put too much into the show. Like, oh my gosh, like it's the 50th anniversary, like we got to go all out. And Kermit, he was just too polite and he put too much in, so he tasked Fozzie Bear with cutting some of the stuff from the show for him. And Fozzie, he comes up to Seth Rogen, it's like, you know what, you should probably reevaluate what you want to do in life, because we're cutting you from the show. And I thought that was this classic Fozzie Bear stuff.
I also really liked, speaking of guest stars, Maya Rudolph was
Oh
in
my-
it
she
in
was
the
great.
audience,
She
and
was
she
great.
was so funny. I think there was one little bit where like she almost died.
Like, I think they referenced, like, they like alluded to that she like went to hell for a
Yeah.
couple of seconds, and then she was miraculously brought back to life. So thank you, the Muppets, for saving Maya Rudolph.
I also think that one of my favorite little gimmicks in it was Gonzo.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Going through all the Best Supporting Actor, Actress Oscar winners. Like, I think he started with Goldie Hawn, Lupita Nyong'o, and ended with Jamie Lee Curtis. And it was just, I thought it was so funny, and I think they did it like the perfect amount in the
Yeah, totally agree.
episode. Like, it wasn't overdone at all. I think he comes up maybe like 3 or 4 times. It really wasn't done too much, but yeah.
No, I mean, I can understand if people kind of got a little bit tired of it. He's cutting into different scenes, different
Yeah.
sketches, but I thought it was a perfect mix of like they're focusing on one scene, and then Gonzo, he kind of transitions into something else. I don't know, I just think it's good. Gonzo is just like, he's like an all-time favorite Muppet of mine. But my true all-time favorite Muppet, Rizzo the Rat, I'm so glad that he got his time to shine. You know, he's kind of been away for a little bit, but you know, he was able to sing The Weeknd's Blinding Lights, which I thought was really funny.
That was
before
good, yeah.
before that same dang Muppet who, you know, blew the feathers off the chickens, he decides to, you know, cause some electrical issues, and he ruined Rizzo's set. I mean, come on, man. I
Yeah.
want more Rizzo content. Rizzo was just too good. But just, I love Rizzo the Rat. What can I say?
Wow, seems like you really love Rizzo the Rat.
I just cannot get enough of him. I think he's hilarious. But before we wrap up, I just want to bring forth the, you know, the finale of this number. I mean, you know, it is the 50th anniversary. You know, people are longing for the Muppets to come back, and it's very apparent that, you know, the people attached to this project really want to bring the Muppets back, and they want them to get picked up for another, you know, revival series, excuse me, or another revival season. And so Kermit, in a panic, is like, what are we going to do for this finale? They perform this awesome rendition of Don't Stop Me Now, which, you know, really, really in your face. Come on, give us another season to do this. What did you think of that? Just
I thought, I mean, I would love if they brought the Muppet Show back. I think this special really proved that they can do that. They perfectly, like we've been saying, like did perfect little segments for each character. We had Beaker and Honeydew, we had Rizzo the Rat, and I think everything was just done like so well. And then Don't Stop Me Now being the ending, it's like, it's so obvious. Like, come on, like we gotta bring this back. I also thought like the whole like you said earlier about like them cutting different things because like, oh, we have too much content. It's like basically saying like, we have so many ideas for this show. Please bring it back. But yeah, I would love if they brought it back.
I mean, I think like even just like one more season, I think would be perfect. There's plenty of celebrities that I think would be really funny. Like, what if they brought back Steve Martin for like referencing like their first movie or whatever? I think it'd be hilarious. But you know, we're about out of time reviewing the Muppet Show revival. What would you give this out of 10?
I would. I feel like I can't give this a 10 because it's like, I mean, I can't give every like I would if it was up to like I would give every Muppet thing a 10 no matter what, but I would say maybe an 8.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I wish it was a little longer, honestly. I wish they added a bit more to it, but yeah.
I kind of agree with you. But maybe that's just because I miss the Muppets and I just want more Muppet content. This is by far a 10 out of 10 on vibes. I would probably also give it an 8 if I had to give it a real like actual score. But definitely 10 out of 10 on vibes. Give us more Muppet content, and that has been our Muppet review. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
I'm sorry, when you kept talking about the rat,
I love Rizzo. I love Rizzo.